I'm the coolest chef in the world. I can bake the most luxurious pastries better than anyone. Penguin loves to make bread and cookies. It looks delicious. That made Penguin want to share them all with her friends. Penguin opened the door and yelled, "Delicious breads and sweets are here! Come and let's eat it all together." Soon a bear came in and he said, "The bread and sweets were delicious. Thank you." But no one came except the bear. The penguin asked the bear, "Why aren't the other friends coming?" The bear answered, "You better shout louder, or the other people won't hear your voice." The next day, the baker remade bread and cookies. The penguin yelled on top of her voice, "Delicious bread and sweets here! Come and let's have it together!" After, a fox and a duck came in. Bear said that we can eat good bread and sweets here. Then Penguin asked, "Didn't you hear my voice?" They said no, saying they only came here because of Bear's recommendation. Soon, they had delicious bread and cookies. But Penguin still wanted everyone to come. Then Fox gave Penguin a paper cone. The baker was shouting with a paper cone. Suddenly, it rained and the paper cone got all soggy and wet. Then Penguin asked Mr. Bunnings, an inventor, to make a machine to make her voice louder. The young baker couldn't wait, so she visited Mr. Bunnings' workshop almost every day, asking if it was finished. After a few days, Mr. Bunnings gave it to Penguin. Mr. Bunnings explained how to use the new speaker. If you want to speak out loud, press the button here. Penguin has said thank you many times. The next day, Penguin recreated delicious bread and other pastries once again. Then she went up to the door and shouted with her speaker, "Delicious bread and sweets are here. Come and let's eat it together." Mr. Bunnings and many friends came and enjoyed Penguin's pastries. The end.
The Tortoise and the Hare. One day, the hare was boasting about how amazingly fast he could run. His friends just yawned. They'd heard it all before. The hare started to pick on the old tortoise. You're so slow. I am surprised you ever get anywhere. He teased. A snail could run faster than you. I may be slow, replied the tortoise. Yes, you are. But I bet I can reach the end of this field before you. Hooray! A challenge, whooped the hare. Come on, everyone. Watch me win. Go on, tortoise. Is this a joke? The other animals gathered around the hare. And the tortoise lined up to start. Ready, steady, go! Everyone cheered as the hare raced off. Leaving the tortoise far behind. The tortoise wasn't bothered. She plodded along at her own speed. What's the rush? Halfway across the field, the hare looked back over his shoulder. That old tortoise will take all day. He thought, I might as well have a little rest. Soon he had fallen fast asleep in the warm sunshine. Several hours later, the hare woke up in a panic. In the distance, he could see the tortoise about to cross the finishing line. He ran as fast as he could, but it was too late. The tortoise has won. Who's the slow one now? And the moral is, slow but sure can win the race. The end. Splish, splish, splash. Playing with my younger sister, Drop, in our creek is the best. But what's even better is a game of hide and seek. I count from 10. Soon, I go off seeking for Drop. Where are you? I will find you. Is she behind that rock? Are you in the water? Oh, I know. You're behind that tree. Nothing my beloved sister had disappeared. I started to panic. Drop, drop, drop. Where are you, my child? What is the matter? I glanced at the mighty sun. I don't know where my sister is. Have you checked in the sky? The sky? Oh well, clearly you have not. He smiled and let out a warm breeze, letting me to evaporate into the sky. Almost immediately, I saw lots of other raindrops just like me. Hello? Have you seen my sister, Drop? As I asked. Have you seen Drop? Sorry, I have not seen a drop. Soon, I see clouds. I float up to one of them. Excuse me, Mr. Cloud. I was wondering if you've seen my sister. No, sorry. I asked other clouds, have you seen Drop? Sorry, I had never seen. I am afraid I haven't, child. As I turned, I heard shouting and screaming for mercy. Seeing the wind racing, destroying any clouds on their way. I woke up by the cold, hardened floor. I looked at the frozen plants and snowflakes. As I was inspecting my half-frozen hands, I heard sobbing and crying. Drop? Is there a drop? Is you? I turned to see my half-frozen sister, eyes wide with joy. Drip, drop, we both embrace each other with a deep, loving hug. Eventually, Drop mentioned about going home. The sun, however, knew and melted us with his hot breeze. Everything was back to normal. Starting with a good game of hide and seek. The end.
When we take a train and look outside, it feels like the outside is moving. But the train we are riding is the one moving, not the world. The Earth is the same principle. When we see the sun from our Earth, it's like the sun comes out from the Earth on the morning and goes west. Earth is spinning. When the Earth is spinning, the Earth does not stand upright. Earth is 23.5 degrees tilted around the Antarctic and the Arctic. We call this revolutions. If it's tilted, some get a lot of sunlight, some get less. Where there is a lot of sunlight is summer, and places with less sunlight is winter. This is because the revolution of the Earth. That is why we have all the seasons: summer, winter, autumn, and spring. The Earth takes a year to return to its starting point. Earth revolves around the sun. We call this rotation. The rotation of the Earth causes day and night. Where the sun is visible is day, and where the sun is not visible is night. As the Earth revolutionizes the sun, the moon revolutionizes the Earth. The moon's revolution is 27 days. The sun shines because it has light, but the moon has no light. So the moon only shines by rebounding the sun's light down to Earth. So the shape of the moon is different every day. When the moon orbits the Earth, and when the moon is in the middle of the sun and the Earth, it is called the solar eclipse. In the opposite case, the moon is invisible when the Earth is halfway between the sun and the moon. This is called the lunar eclipse. The earth we live in is very mysterious. The end.